Hello everyone. Okay, today there is let's say AutoCAD practice drawings that I want to come up with. So that because I have started this AutoCAD class, is it's been a while for now. So I really think I should be doing more practical drawing so that anybody who is learning will be able to follow. So I have come up with um, different drawings that will if you keep practicing, as you keep practicing this drawing, you'll be able to have a good understanding on how most of these tools are used. Remember in my first video I did explain, I introduced how most of these tools are used in AutoCAD. So we are going to make use of those tools today. So this is the drawing I want to make today on AutoCAD. These are the dimensions. Forget about the dimension does not really follow the standard standard pattern. So the numbers here just the numbers there just indicate the dimension of each of those sections. So this is the drawing I am going to do the practical on, and so I will be referencing this drawing from time to time. Like this is PDF. So when I'm working on AutoCAD, I will be coming back to this drawing to see the dimensions while I'm working on AutoCAD. So let's go. This is now AutoCAD. When you open AutoCAD, this is how it's gonna be like. So we are going to start doing the drawing, and we are going to use line tool. But before we start, let's set our drawing units. So I'm going to do my drawings in so you just type limit, enter, units, units, enter, and you're going to select this, let me use precision 0, and then my dimension will be in yes. Yeah, let's use and then you click OK. Now you have said that. So let's start the drawing. Let's look at the drawing, how it looks like. Okay, so now how do we start? Mine, the way I'm looking at the drawing, I would like to start from the top left corner. From the top left corner, and using line tools, I'm drawing till I go and join it back to the top left corner. So let's do that. I will pick a line tool, yeah, drawing tool. Then I don't always like this grid line. For me to do away with this grid line, let me click this, and then that grid line is gone. I don't always like seeing it. Okay, so now let's start. When you click at a particular point on the drawing space, see that line. Okay, now I'm going to set this line to be auto mode by clicking this. When you click that, the line is auto mode now. All right, so this dimension of this line, let's go back and check, is 98. So I'm going to type 98 to enter. Now you can change the direction of the line by going down. I'm going down now, so going down by how much? 13. Okay, so we'll type 13. Then after going down up to 13, where am I going back? I'm going leftward of 27. Leftward 27. After going leftward, I'll be going down again 25. After going down 25, I'm going to go right 36. Let's do that. 36. Going right 36. Next, I'll be going down 62. Down 62. Enter. So I'm going to move leftward like this by how much? 27. So I will type 27. Then from there, let's look at the drawing again. I'm going to move down by 13. Just type 13. Remember, every time you type, you press enter. Alright, every time you type the number, you press enter. Okay, so after then, I will move again leftward 62. 62, enter. Then after then, I'm going to move upward 75. 75. After then, I'm going to move rightward 9 by 9 units. So okay, after then I'm going to move upward by 25. Move 25. Then after then I'm going to move left again by 27. 27. And then you can join directly, or if you still want to, because it's already the 13, you can type 13, no problem. As you're moving upward, you can type 13, or you just join at the brief where you started from and you press enter. Now I've got this part now. The part that is remaining for me is this circle. This circle, as you can see, is passing through the center. So at the center of this line, I'll draw a circle. So that circle, let's see. Okay, that's the first circle is like this. Or when you pick the center, okay, let me explain this. Once you pick the circle tool, how do you locate the center of this line? Once you just take it to the center, you see how the icon changed to that triangle. You know that it has located the center of that line. What you do, you click there and you click at the top of this line. You see it has. If you have not turned on this snap mode, you can turn it on here. This is on and off. Okay, now once you are done with that, you've got that circle. Let's check the drawing and see another circle. There is another circle inside with radius of 25. Okay, so we are going to take from this center, you put radius of 25, you enter. We have got that one. Another one with diameter of 25. Okay, how do you put diameter? When you pick the circle, come to the center and you type D. When you type D, you enter and you type 25. That D signifies that you are dealing with diameter, not radius. Okay, now we have got the circles. What else do we do? As you can see, there is a rectangle of 50 by 25 up there. So what you do is you just take a rectangular tool, you type length times breadth, right? So 25 comma 50. Okay, so you pick this, you have to move this. How do you pick? You pick it from the center, enter. You pick it from the center. When you go to the center, you see that snap mode, you pick it from there, and when you come here, you see another center of this particular drawing, you keep it there. We have we have a line at angle 45, at the edge. So we can draw that line. So let's see, we have a line here at 45. You pick a line tool. How do you draw 45? You can set this and then you try to check. Okay, I have set the one that have 45, 90, 135, 180. So that means when I move at that 45, it's going to, it drags me to that 45. I will click there. Now how do I copy to that side? You can copy or you mirror. How do you mirror? MI, you select it. When you select it, you come to the center. Sorry, let's do that again. Mirror, MI, you select this, enter. You come to the center of this, you drag down and you enter. Sorry about that. MI, select this, enter, drop down, you click yes, because erase, no, I don't want to erase the object. You click like enter, that is it. Alright, so next thing we are going to do now is to draw this particular rectangle below here, which is 19 by 42, or say 42 by 19. So let's draw another rectangle, 42 by 19. What you do is type 42 comma 19, you press enter, you cut that and you move it to the center. You just pick the center button and this, and you take it at this center. Okay, that's done. And the next one is this big one, which is 50 by 42. 50 by 42. So we draw another rectangle 50 by 42. Yeah, you move that again. You always pick at the center. Here you come to this center, also you drop it. All right, so you can see the lines that we drew at 45 degrees, we have to trim it. Just type tr, which is trim. All these tools I have already introduced them when we were dealing with tools in my first video, so you can search for the first video and then try to watch it to see how these tools, I introduced each of these tools. Okay, so now what's remaining there next? Okay, the last rectangle I drew, you can see that there are fillets round, like, yeah, it has some round edges. So how do we do that? Let's see. You look for fillets. Okay, now this is what I'm going to say now. I have to break this rectangle. How do you break it? You go to, you see where you have this explode, you click on it, you explode it, you make it lines. Now they are lines. You can apply fillets. There are many ways of doing it. I'm just showing one of the simplest way. You can now apply fillets. When you type the fillet, what is going to be the radius of that fillet? I think the dimension is not given, but we can choose, let's say let's choose 6. So I'm going to type R, then 6. Let's see if 6 is going to be small. So you click here, I think it's not too big. If you want to do multiple, like that is just one edge. If you want to do multiple, you enter fillet again, you press M, multiple. That means you click here without entering the command one by one. Okay, remember the fillet I just assumed it to be 6 because in the dimension it wasn't given. So what else do we have to do? Okay, we have to delete this line because it's not necessary. We delete this line. Okay, before we delete that line, let's trim the circle to correspond to what we have here. The bigger circle here, we are going to trim it. So how do we trim it? You select that line, TR, and you cut it off, and then we can now delete this line. Okay, I think we have got what we want. I don't think there is any other thing we have to add again. This is all. What do we now have to do? We have to hatch it. How do we hatch it? Just enter H. Once you enter H, that is for hatch. You pick a point. That is the point. And then I don't want this. This is what I want. I'm going to I'm going to choose the hatch pattern I want, and then I will enter the ratio. Let me say let me use 50. 50 is too big. No, this is not 50. This is 50 now. I think it's not too bad, but let me reduce the scale to say 25. Okay, now I'm going to do the same to this. I think this is all we needed. Let me look at the drawing again. Yeah, that's it. So we have hatch here and hatch here. Once you're done, you press enter, and that is the drawing. I think we have done this under less than 15 minutes. So how far can you go? How far can you do it? So in that case, this is the end of this drawing right now. We have achieved our goal. But next, let me show you what we are going to do next. In our next class, in case you want to practice ahead, we are going to draw this. You can take notes of this drawing. This is what we are going to draw. So as I was saying, this is going to be our next drawing. If you are really following this lesson, you can try to see if you'll be able to draw this before the next class. So these are the dimensions. I'm sure these dimensions are complete. Though I have not tried the drawing yet, but I'm sure it's complete. Even if it's not complete, during the time, I will make some adjustment to make sure that these dimensions are complete. So this is the drawing without dimension. This is the drawing without dimensions given. Now this is the drawing with dimensions given. So we are going to draw this in our next class. So if you are following us, like I said, you can practice this drawing ahead. See if you'll be able to be able to do something about it. Alright, please, if you find this video useful, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye.